Testing, testing. I went back to the other, I took it off. Basically, I took it off. Yeah, well, that's live right now. So you'll see the difference here in 20, 30 seconds of what the lens does. It literally picks up 3/4 of the ice. It just makes them a little bit smaller to do that. So it just limits, I don't have to move it around as much because there's more in the frame. So with that, but it also makes them smaller. Welcome to Saginaw Bay Ice Arena for the contest between Toledo Cherokee and the Saginaw Junior Spirit 2006. Puck is dropped. Rack and buck. Clears to center ice. Here come the Saginaw Junior Spirit. Shot on goal, blocked by Dirk Matt. Chipped out by Derek Morgan. The puck goes through the neutral zone into the Saginaw end. Spirit clear it out of the zone, get it to center ice and dump it in. Egan behind the net, out to his left winger. Turnover in the neutral zone. Oh, shot blocked by Dirkmatt. Egan ahead to Morgan. Morgan gets it to center ice and dumps it in. Wholesale change for Toledo. And here comes Saginaw through center ice. Another dump into the Toledo zone. Out to Xander Kurt. Kurt up to David Ben. Ben to Jamison Rose. It's a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Pass over. Brandon Ridings. And they lost the puck. Puck works its way back over to the Toledo end. Shot on net blocked. Stopped and frozen by Carson Dirkmatt. 12:33 left in the first. Just underway here if you're just joining us. Puck in the Toledo zone, face-off won by Jamison Rose. Back around to Ben Egan around the boards. Picked up by Rhino Ridings. And worked its way back behind the net again. Egan hits the brakes. Tap pass up to Rose. Rose breaks it out. Another 2-on-1 again if they hurry. David Ben onside. Shot on goal is stopped and frozen by the Saginaw goalie. Line of Depew, Leach, and Weasel. Toledo wins the faceoff. Weasel with the puck, drops back. Xander Kurt at the point. High shot, makes it over everybody, and caught by the Saginaw goalie. Nice play. Face off here, another one won by Leach, back out to the point, and Xander Kurt whiffed on it. Puck comes to center ice, dumps it back in, everybody's onside. Another turnover by Saginaw in their own zone. And the defenseman's gonna skate it out, just to center ice. We had an offside, and I believe the ref thought it was a delayed offside, and at this age they are not delayed offsides just yet. That'll start in 2 years. Coaches are informing our only referee today that it is instant offsides. Face-off one here by the Saginaw, and they dump it in the zone. Xander Kurt turnover over to the blue line. Shot on goal and in. Well, that puck was turned over right at the blue line. And the Saginaw Spirit had a free shot on goal and beat Carson Dirkmatt through the 5-hole. Face off again, won by Leach to Egan. Egan chips it out. Center ice to Depew. Depew gets it deep. Rings around the boards.
Saginaw Junior Spirit goal, scored by number 4, Aiden Spencer.
Depew with it over in the corner, lost the battle to the Saginaw player. Gets it back here to Anthony Leach. Back to Depew. Can't handle the pass, and it comes away to the Saginaw Junior Spirit. And another turnover. It's a back and forth game. Egan with the puck at the blue line, dumps it in, and it's taken by the Saginaw Spirit. And the shot on goal is a weak one that the goalie makes a stop on.
Come on, Toledo, get back.
What? Puck is at the face-off dot, back out to the point, over to Xander Kurt. Xander Kurt back over to Buck. Buck walks it into the top of the circle and scores! The shot came in from right at the top of the circle, and I don't believe the goalie had any idea it was coming until after it hit the back of the twine. Making it 1-1. One to 1, 10:35 left in the first period. Anderson on the face-off. Loses it to Saginaw, but Saginaw quickly gives it right back, and we give it right back to Saginaw. Saginaw at the blue line, one-on-one with Buck. Dipsy Deuce dances through the legs. Centering pass is blocked by Xander Kurt, picked up by Derek Morgan in the corner, and another turnover pass. As Vanderset wasn't looking, here comes Saginaw with the wraparound try, and he loses the puck. Number 14 for Saginaw, shot on goal. It's blocked in front by Xander Kurt. Hit a body out there. Vanderset comes away with the puck, gets it to Morgan, and they get it out to center ice. Puck gets dumped back in, and we have an offsides on the play. .9:55 left in the first period. Face-off will come just outside of the Toledo zone. And it's won back by Jamison Rose over to Ben. Ben takes it across the line. It's a 2-on-4. Puck goes sailing around the boards. Ridings is there to cut it off. And the puck is cleared out of the Saginaw end. We have one offsides. Saginaw wins the face-off. Flips it off the boards and out to center ice. And here comes Saginaw coming into the zone. Ben Egan gets the puck, chips it out over to center ice. Saginaw player has it at center ice. And back to Ben Egan. Winds up for a slap shot to clear the zone, and it hit the shin of the Saginaw player. Puck is wrapped back around the boards by Saginaw as the defenseman pinches up. Brady Cherokee here with the puck, chips it off the glass. Glove down by number 18. Ben Egan against the boards there as it comes back around to the other side. Puck cleared to David Ben. Ben in the zone with it, tries a centering pass, but number 40 intercepts it. His pass was blocked by Jamison Rose, and now it's chipped back out to the neutral zone, where Buck has it sent off the end of his stick and now finds its way back to him in his own zone. Puck is not cleared out. And it's dumped down into the corner. Buck plays it off the boards to Ridings. Ridings dances his way through a couple guys and gets it up to Jamison Rose, who puts a saucer pass over to David Ben and gets it into the zone, and it's going to go deep. Toledo's going to make a full line change. Puck has gone from one end of the ice all the way to the other, and no icing called. Hurek on the puck in the corner, and it gets sent back behind the Toledo goal again. Anthony Leach with the puck behind the net. Comes away with it on the boards, and the puck is cleared down the ice. And the referee waves off the icing. Weasel gives chase to the Saginaw player, who chips it over to the middle of his own zone. And here it comes to the boards. And we have a goal. Saginaw player just drifted in, got around Egan, and backhanded it up and over the shoulder of Carson Dirkmatt for their second goal of the day. 2-1 Spirit over Cherokee. 7:16 left in the first. Leach to take the face off, ties up his man, but the puck comes back out to Saginaw's end, where they have control. Clears it down the ice, and it is on net. Casually played by Dirkmet.
Saginaw Spirit goal, scored by number 21.
And the puck is cleared out to neutral zone by Weasel as Depew and Leach give chase. Puck comes in again behind the net, where Egan takes control and wins the board battle there. Gives a little shove to number 88, who comes back and cross-checks. He's a little outmanned there, number 88 is. Puck battle along the side of the boards. Let's see who comes away with it. Looks like it's going to come out of the zone to Saginaw. Number 5 chips it over to number 40. 40 just dumps it in across the other side of the Toledo zone, where 27 gives chase. And Keurig passes it over to the big guy for Saginaw as he comes looping around, which he did a few times yesterday in the game. And this time it's better play than yesterday. Puck gets chipped out. Number 3 for Saginaw is on it as he comes down the length of the ice. Anthony Leach comes away with it and lost the puck. Here comes reinforcements for the Cherokee. Morgan whiffed on the puck a couple times. Xander Kurt has it now back to Buck. And Buck passes it, but he has got nobody to go to but the Saginaw Junior Spirit player. And once again, the puck is behind Toledo end. Toledo goal. Kemp gets wrestled down from behind, gets back up, gets into play with Vanderset. Vanderset cleared, gets the puck out to center ice, and Morgan just can't handle the pass. A little hop on that. Sent it off his stick. And once again, the puck is behind the Toledo net. Hurt off the boards to Kemp. Kemp gets it out as Derek Morgan gives chase. And we have an icing call. 5:04 left in the first period, 2-1, Saginaw. Face-off is tangled around, and here's the puck. Puck was bouncing around, and it ended up on the Saginaw Junior Spirit stick, and somehow backhanded it in as Carson Dirkmat was trying to regain control. A little bit of standing around staring at that one there as the Saginaw guys were uncontested other than Carson Dirkmat. And we got the face-off here again. Is being ping-ponged around, and it finally comes to the Saginaw Spirit. Number 4 passes it up. Number 13. 13's shot is blocked by Ben Egan, and here it comes away to David Ben. He can't handle the pass from Jamison Rose, who gloves it down to himself, and they're going to call an offsides as the puck had come out of the zone. Looks like we got a second referee that just showed up. Welcome to the game, sir, and must have been a late night last night, as we have 4:31 left in the first, and either he couldn't tie his skates or had one too many.
Let's go, Toledo!
Face off again, won by Saginaw, who chips it out to center ice. Xander Kurt plays it down past the blue line, and oh, the puck was almost intercepted by Ridings. As Saginaw comes away with it, centering pass right to Keurig, and Ridings comes across to make the play on him. We got a 2-on-2 here. Jamison Rose brings the puck in. He dances and dangles and doodles and just can't get a shot off. One too many moves. And battle along the boards is lost, so here they come. Saginaw with a 2-on-3 as he gets around Buck and loses the puck before he can get a pass off. Xander Kurt comes away with it. This could be a breakaway. Ridings taps the puck ahead. They got a 2-on goalie. Puck is shot on net, but the goalie makes a great stop. And here they come away with it again, and it is another turnover by Saginaw and a drop pass to Leach, who was not ready for it, and he takes a big shoulder to the cheek there. Gets back up, and he's getting back into the play. We got a 1-on-2, and the shot gets off. A great shot, but just a little bit high. It sails over the net. Another board battle down here. Ben Egan comes away with it, comes around the backside of the net, where he gets a little bit tripped up by the Saginaw guy, but they're not going to call that. And it finds its way right back to him where he was. Ben's waiting for them to come up on him. And another board battle scrum there as it gets tied up over there. And here comes a pass down over the slot, and nobody was picking him up. If that puck would have been on his stick, it would have been pretty hard for anybody to stop his shot. A lot of small battles here, not really won by either team as they keep giving it back to the other team. And I don't think Carson knows where the puck is. Oh, Carson Dirkmatt did not see that puck as he thought it was coming around his left side. And in fact, it came around his right side. And that little number 88 was standing there waiting for the puck to come to him, and he did, and jammed it home before Dirkmatt could even see that that puck was on the other side of the goal. Hard to fault Dirkmatt on that one, as puck looked like it was coming around to the side that he was playing. And again, Saginaw wins a faceoff, but loses control of the puck once it's in the zone. Egan wraps it around the boards there and comes out to Saginaw. Egan taking away the shot. Burek in the corner. And a good stick lift there by Weasel prevents Saginaw from getting a shot off. Pugh gets over there and connects sticks with the Saginaw player, so the puck goes nowhere. As the puck comes in, we almost had a six-man on the ice for Toledo, but somehow they got through. Big hit there now by number 3. That's about 2 years away from that being legal as well. And a nice touch pass by Depew, but Leach was not ready for it as he's going after it now, but he cannot get there before Saginaw. Saginaw hits the brakes behind their own net, comes around the other side. One of their wingers falls down, and the defenseman flubs the pass. Buck dumps it back into Weasel, who can't control it either. And he eventually loses it to Saginaw. Here they come, they're breaking out. And another one. Another great play by Buck where he cut off the Saginaw player to steal the puck. And Kurt brings it into the zone looking for some help, centers the puck, and nobody there. They were all on a line change except for him, but somehow they regain control of the puck, and there is a shot that sails through the crease. And Saginaw comes away with it. They've got a 2-on-1 pass over the right. Shot blocked by Carson Dirkmatt. Great stop there, and the puck is cleared out to center ice by Toledo. They have a little bit of an offsides that they did not call, as the Saginaw player did not leave the zone. Another great stop there by Carson Dirkmatt, and it's a scramble in front of the net that he eventually settles down and covers up. 14.5 seconds left in the first. 4-1 Saginaw. Toledo does not look like they did yesterday when they came out firing on all cylinders. Puck is dropped and neither player went for it. Kind of sat on the ice, and a shot from the point is about 5 feet in the air and ends up under the crossbar. There was a lot of traffic in front of Carson Dirkmatt, and I don't think he saw that one. And the score now is 5-1 with 9.4 seconds left. Toledo is letting these shots get to the net, which they've got to contest. Way more of these shots than they are. They are just staring at the Saginaw players, allowing them to shoot from wherever they want, to get into the tight spaces when they want. There seems to be a little discussion between Coach Kelly and the referee. And Coach Kelly Miller is not going to win this battle, but he's still got something to say to the referee there in black and white. Saginaw brings the puck into the zone to Ben Egan. Egan up to Morgan. Morgan's going to dump the puck and go around and run out of time, as the score is 5-1 after the first period. First intermission. We'll be back. Here we are with the start of the second period. Toledo down 5-1. Ugly first period for them compared to what they did yesterday in the game. And they have the puck down deep in Saginaw zone. Puck winds around behind their net and comes around to their winger. Puck held in at the point and then squirts its way out. A one-on-one right here with Brady Kurek, who does end up poke checking that puck away, and now it's a 3-on-1 as the Kemp loses the puck, and the puck is somewhere down there amongst everyone's skates, and nobody's really going for it, so the referee decides to blow the whistle.
Let's go, Toledo!
5-1 Saginaw. Face-off dropped in one by Saginaw, and it is a one-on-one. Number 3 versus Brackenbuck. Number 3 found a way to center it over to number 14, and he was waiting for a shot, and nobody picked him up. It hit the tape of his stick and then the back of the net in succession. Somebody fell asleep on that one. We are now at 6-1.
Come on, Toledo!
Face-off dropped and won by Jamison Rose. Jamison Rose gets it caught in his own player's feet. And David Ben comes away with the puck. Then tries to center it, and there's pesky little number 3 again, and he's got what could be a breakaway unless Xander Kirk catches him, and he will not. Here it is, fakes right, goes left, and buries it back into the right. And the score now is 7-1 2-1. Looks like coach is going to change the goalie, although Carson Dirkmatt, I would not hang your head. You were left out to dry for a lot of those. And they're bringing in number 14, AJ. Another face-off dropped. Egan's looking around for something to do with it, but everybody's standing still. Passes the puck up to Depew, but it jumps around on him and can't handle it. Going back behind the net now here. Number 17, Egan. Tries to reverse it, but the fans on the pass. Makes a move on the Saginaw player. And gives it to Depew. Depew quickly gives it back to Saginaw, and it comes back to Ben Egan again, and Ben Egan gets it out to Depew, who chips it off the boards to center ice. Puck finds its way back into the zone, and it is going to be an offsides. Face-off will be right outside the Toledo zone. Oh, they're going all the way down outside the Saginaw zone, claiming that was where he sent the puck in. Face-off, Leach ties up his man, and the puck ends up coming back to Saginaw. Saginaw dumps it into the zone, picked up by Keurig. And Keurig looks for some shelter behind the net and banks it off the boards, looking for Depew. Depew waiting for his pass, ends up getting to him eventually. And again tries to chip off the boards. And it squirts. Another chip past that defenseman should lead to a 2-on-2, and he lost the puck right in the top of the slot, high slot. Puck is again held in by Egan and given back to Saginaw, who ends up clearing it out. And that puck gets dumped behind the Toledo net. 7-1 here in Saginaw. Depew catches a pass and gets to center ice, where he then dumps it in. And one Toledo player, Weasel, giving chase as Saginaw tried to pass, and it hit a Toledo body, getting it right back to Toledo, and Ethan Vanderset puts a shot on net, easily gloved by Saginaw goalie. Toledo being outplayed here on all ends of the ice. Cannot seem to find shots on goal. That is their problem so far today. Almost as if they're still sleeping on the car ride up. Vanderset ties up his man, gets the puck down, and pass from Saginaw intercepted, and then it gets back to Saginaw. And the puck was underneath him and now squirts free. Kemp tried to lift the puck out. And we have a behind-the-scenes penalty on big number 8 for Saginaw. Looks like he's going to go to the box for a slash, as he was tied up along the boards with Morgan, and Morgan might have said something about his mama because he didn't like whatever happened there and gave him a good slash. So number 5 for Saginaw picks up the penalty. What's that? I didn't hear it. I have these on. Puck cleared out. That's going to be an icing. Up his man, and Morgan tries to come in to get the puck, but it's taken away by number 3 for Saginaw. Their little speedster, who gets it out to center ice and loses the puck as he's collided with number 7 and number 4 of Toledo. And we have an offsides as Ethan could not get out of the zone before Kemp had it. Face-off dropped and Ridings comes away with it. David Ben with the shot, and it's blocked by number 5 for Saginaw as he comes around the backside of the goal looking for something to do with it. He loses it as Rose blocks the pass, and the clearing attempt works as Ben Egan could not hold it in. Here comes the puck back into Saginaw's zone, and it gives pushed back out to center ice to Brady Keurig. Pass from Jamison Rose over to Ridings, but they pick him up very well and don't let him get a stick on that shot to complete what his goal was there. Saginaw has the puck, number 18, skating, whining through everybody. Loses the puck at center ice. And this game is getting chippy on all facets as the fans for Saginaw don't like what Toledo players are doing or what the Toledo fans are saying, apparently. Breakaway here, and for number 3, Saginaw hits the brakes. Was going to come back around the other side and thought better of it. Gets the puck out to center ice. It's going to be an offsides. 8:51 left in the second period. 7-1 Saginaw. 5 seconds left on the slashing penalty to number 8 for Saginaw. Face off, one back. Toledo gets it and dumps it in. Penalty is over. 5-on-5. Back to 5-on-5 skating. Pugh tried to center a pass, but Weasel hit the brakes and was thinking of other things. And meanwhile, Saginaw comes away with it and now has a 3-on-2 and hits the outside of the net as the wraparound try comes out front. Scrum for the puck. Nobody seems to have it, and it is cleared out by Buck. Weasel takes it. He's got a 1-on-2, and they're coming from all sides trying to get him, and Weasel gets a shot off, and it's blocked. Stick save by the Saginaw goalie. It's still loose, and it comes out to the sideboards for Saginaw. Saginaw tries 2 chip attempts, and they can't get it out, so Leach ends up taking it and wrapping it around as the Toledo defense goes for a quick change and a couple forwards. Weasel wins his battle, coming down the slot. It was Morgan, but he could not get that stick on the puck. And the battle of Morgan and number 8 continues. Number 8 clears it down the length of the ice. We have an ice that is going to be played by the goalie, so must have thought it was on net. Puck comes up to the boards and out, and a couple of missed passes there. Gets the puck back behind the net of the Saginaw Junior Spirit. Up to the boards, shot is blocked off the skate by Ethan Vanderset and comes all the way back down the length of the ice to Ben Egan, who clears his pass out to center ice, who's intercepted by number 40, Williams, for Saginaw. As he tries to center it, Ben intercepts that. Another scrummer along the boards there, and it comes around to Ethan Vanderset. Vanderset decides to wrap it around to Morgan to try to let him get it out. And another battle ensues. Puck finally comes free to the defenseman of Saginaw. And another battle comes around. And puck just keeps seeming to find its way behind the Toledo net. And up to the side of the boards before it gets pushed back behind the Toledo net again. Now it's out in the front slot where Ethan Vanderset poked it free, but the player gets it back. Finds it on his stick, and AJ has it between his pads somewhere down underneath. I'm going to go so far as to say shots are probably 4-1 Saginaw to Toledo. At least that's what it feels like. Toledo just cannot generate any offense. Their passes have been off. Nobody seems to be moving to open spots of the ice. And the faceoff was won by Saginaw, but it's taken away by David Benn, who chips it around his man and goes down the center of the boards. He's got Ridings in the center, but no stick as the puck gets all the way through the zone. And back out. Xander Kurt blocks the puck from getting by him on his end, but not good enough as the player number 14 for Saginaw took it all the way in and got a shot off and sails it high and wide on the net of Toledo. Puck is along the boards and finally came over the net. Another scrum for it as Saginaw comes away with it, and another pass is blocked, and sitting right in front of the net was David Benn where the centering pass was there, but the goalie had a little bit of a piece of it, blocking Benn from making that shot happen. Ridings turns the corner, gives it to Jamison Rose. They have a 2-on-2 as they come in. Rose is going to dipsy-do and try the toe drag. Doesn't make it happen. Meanwhile, David Benn takes a shot from center. Coming out, we have Depew, Leach, and Weasel. And forwards, and Egan and Keurig back on D. Puck is pitchforked out of the zone by Saginaw as Egan comes back to get it. Drops it back, but none of his guys are back there as the number 88 for Saginaw up, takes away with the puck and send it off the boards and gets it past his man to Depew. Depew again around is to be the theme of the game. It's caught behind for Saginaw, fly and wide. As slap shot. A bit of a disruption here between the coaching staff and the referees who don't seem to know what they're doing here today. They blew the puck dead once across the red line, and they're now saying it's not an icing. So at worst, I think the coaches are arguing that they want a face-off at since the day as they back to action here. Toledo comes away with the puck. Here comes Kemp. He's going after it behind the Saginaw. Get it out, and he sends Malk. Face off won by. He's looking for some help, but the Toledo Cherokee are kind of standing around waiting. And here comes number 3 here. So Ben Egan steals the puck from him and gets taken down without any call from behind. Centering pass out front, gets through all the way to Tyler Kemp. Here we go for a 2-on-2 if they hurry. And there's some back checking going on by Saginaw. That's going to prevent that as Toledo needs a line change. But somehow, some way, Tyler Kemp came away with a shot on that after being mauled to the ground. A good shot that the Saginaw goalie makes a good save on. 1:21 left here in the second. 7-1 Saginaw. Ridings, Rose, Ben with Kurt and Buck. They seem to be getting a lot of those today as the puck comes out to the neutral zone. Xander Kurt does a little flip but can't get past the next level. Puts a shot through the crease but does not end up on net. Puck is at center ice, and here comes David Benn. He tried to chip it, but lost it off his stick twice and has to stick lift to get it back, but then loses that one. Nobody wants the puck here. .28 seconds left here in the second period. Puck ends up in the Toledo zone and quickly back out. Shot on goal, stopped by AJ. And Xander Kurtman in, touched by 2 different high sticks, and no call either way. as the period runs out. Third period underway here as the faceoff is won by Toledo. Comes back out to the point where it goes around the backside and shuffles it back down behind the net. Puck comes out to Ben Egan again. Ben Egan brings it in, shoots, and goes wide left of the net. Couple of dangles there from Ben, walked the puck in and tried to get a shot off. And we have a penalty coming up to Saginaw for checking. And Mom standing next to me, she knew he would do that apparently from a retaliatory point of view, I guess. Second penalty of the game for Saginaw. First was a slashing penalty that Toledo could not take advantage of. The second was this one here, a checking penalty. It looked like a retaliation penalty. See if Toledo can do anything with this for some reason. Waiting for the... And here's Toledo with the puck and wins the faceoff. The pass still controls the puck though, and here comes 14 seconds to score that goal. 7 positive for the... Nobody has possession quite of it yet, and Saginaw takes it into the zone where the centering pass is coming across. No, he faked the centering pass and ended up trying to dangle the goalie and put it 5-hole, but AJ was there to make the stick save and cover up. Puck is dropped, worked back to the Saginaw defenseman who puts a shot out on goal, blocked by a skate out there, and number 27 had it on his stick, but Weasel prevented him from doing anything with it. Here comes the puck again from back behind the Toledo net, out in front. Nobody knows where it is, as it's right by the feet as 27 for Saginaw tries a backhand and does get a forehand shot off, but flutters up against the pad of AJ. Puck again ends up behind the Toledo net, where a battle ensues between Buck and number 13. Another shot on goal works its way out in front, and AJ makes another save, glove save. Toledo to get a line change. Out now we have Morgan Kemp, Vanderset, face off goal, and puck is frozen by the Saginaw goalie. Face off one back out to Cherokee. Puts a weak shot out in front of the high slot where it's taken by Kemp, who tries the centering pass. It gets kicked around. Puck is still loose, sitting right there in the crease, and it's cleared out by Saginaw out to the point. Brady Kirk lines up a slap shot while the goalie is down, does not have a stick, does not have... Over to Ben. Ben back to Keurig. Keurig dumps it down into the corner by the approval of the fans of Toledo. Ethan Vander by sacked. Puck ends up finding its way back out to center ice where Morgan gives chase. Spins around with his man, do-si-dos. Fans want a hook there. Nice little poke by Jamison Rose, but he does end up turning the puck over. Number 5 for Saginaw comes in, chopping lettuce back and forth. Chip, chop, chip, chop. Now he's doing dancing around. Tried that move yesterday, got around successfully around the net twice, but this time Tyler Kemp said, "Not in my house, buddy." And even though it is not his house, he said it is not happening today. That is something that big number 5 did yesterday, where he circled the Toledo net. Back to the action. Number 5 ends up trying to clear the puck, and it bounces off Jamison Rose right to the Saginaw player, who's bringing it right in, dances right around Kurt. 27 makes Buck fall down. Jamison Rose is going after him, and a wraparound try, and it's in. It's in. Everybody gave up on the little guy who kept playing, kept skating, and found his way to the front of the net, and it was him versus AJ, and face-off one. Got a little bit of a battle going on between number 8 and number 88. It's a battle of the 8s, and he's going to take them both off after that face-off. Number 8 was holding on to Ben, and Ben didn't like it. So it will continue to be a 5-on-5 still. David Ben going to the box for Toledo's first penalty. As they don't feel like they've played up to their expected level of play there. Either way, 5-on-5 back to the action. Puck is dumped in by Saginaw, chased down by Ben Egan in the corner. Chips it back around to where nobody but Brady Couric is, and he winds it around the boards, where Jamison Rose dangles and gets it taken away by number 21. 21 makes his move, dancing around, tries to center a pass, but that is broken up and taken, and the puck finds its way back out, but Brady Couric from his knees ends up getting the puck out of the proverbial house. Jamison Rose brings it down, does a dangle. Tyler Kemp is, and see it. So they'll take it. They'll take an 8-3 score right now. Same forward line is out. Number 9 does a little dance himself right there. Then behind the Toledo, loses the puck there to number 4. The puck to Xander Kurt. Pugh gives himself his own pass down to the boards. Puck finds its way back down to AJ, who makes another save. And Xander Kurt loses another battle along the boards there as it gets wound back around behind the Toledo net again. Brackenbuck goes for the puck and got away with a little bit of a trip there, as the Saginaw player did fall down because of his stick, and the Saginaw player doesn't like it as he started pushing a little bit, therefore called for the penalty. Was out of the box, but traded that for a buck, and off the face-off comes a shot stopped by AJ without any problems. Stick, and then loses it, gets it back, and now he's to center ice where he dumps it in, and they will call that a good dump in. As you know, with this year, the icing on a power play happens if you don't get it to center ice. Not my rule, but taking away a little bit of the game of hockey. Anyways, puck back down into the Toledo zone where Couric battles along its way to AJ, who makes a save, and it's still loose right around, blocked by Couric, and another shot goes wide. Man, number 11, who puts it on the ice, and she's going to dump it down the ice to change lines. And the Toledo. David Ben takes the face-off, wins the face-off, but Jamison Rose can't quite clear it out of the zone. He does get the battle along the boards, loses that, as number 3 for the Spirit drops it back to 27. 27 is looking for somebody to pass to, gives it back out to the point. Number 40 winds up for a weak slap shot, and it's deflected off to Kemp, who's going to try to get it to center ice and get rid of it. Is bounced back and forth in the neutral zone, ends up deep into the Saginaw zone by Tyler Kemp. Puck is right on the red line at middle ice there. Saginaw takes control and then has a board battle win. Dancing around, Bracken Buck comes out of nowhere as he comes out of the penalty box, steals the puck and gets rid of it. Fans are getting a little bit feisty here. Want some more calls to be made for against Saginaw as they are getting a little testy along with the Toledo Cherokee players. We have an icing here at 5:20 left in the third period. Rose on the face-off. Puck ends up along the boards there where Ridings comes and backhands it out and hits the point. Ben Egan, who puts it up in the air on the net, and the goalie makes a nice stick save. Toledo needs to get a little more traffic in front of the net if they're going to get that shot to go in. Goalie saw that all the way. Deep into Ben. Ben centers it to Rose, backing up, ends up laying on it. And gets it to center ice. Play down into the Toledo ends. As Jamison Rose wraps it all the way around to Rhino Ridings there, who's all by himself. Then 27 comes in and steals the puck. Didn't like it. Egan did. Sniper in the audience must have taken out number 27 as he falls down with nobody around him. And eventually Toledo gets that puck out to center ice where they have a 2-on-1. Rose winds up, takes a slap shot, looking for a rebound is David Ben, and there won't be one. Goalie number 50 there gloves it down. A little disco day here at Saginaw. They told me they were behind the times, but I didn't think they were this far. Funnels it back in, but the Saginaw Junior Spirit player comes back by. Does not win the battle, and the puck comes around to Depew on the far side. Weak shot on goal, stopped by AJ. Toledo just cannot seem to get the puck out of the zone here as all these little battles are being lost. Leach comes around, goes face first into the boards along with the Saginaw player. Tries to get the puck out. They are having trouble doing so. And we'll give to kill some more time off the clock, which we are down to 2:18 in the third period left basically in the game. Weasel comes away with it. Makes a nice pass to Depew, bounces off his stick, and the Saginaw Junior Spirit come away with it. Ping-ponging back and forth. Puck is not controlled yet by anybody. Ethan Vanderset clears the puck, does hit off the Saginaw player, and Weasel give chase down into the Saginaw zone. Speedy number 3 ends up beating him to the puck and then makes a little dangle move on Vanderset while taking it down the ice. Another move on Morgan, another move that leads to an offsides. Moves at the blue line lead to offsides. Face-off comes away with Toledo comes away with face-off as Morgan comes around and tries to push the puck back out in front of the Saginaw net. The point. Brady Kirk dumps it back down and in. Vandersit falls to his rear as the puck is being jammed up against the boards. Comes away with it. Saginaw comes away with it, and here off to the races. Speedy little number 3 against Ben Egan. And he makes 2 different moves and tries to hit the brakes. Shoots, and he shoots 5 feet wide of the net. He dangled his way all the way past a few defenders, but could not get any further than a 5-foot wide shot. And puck comes off the glass. Number 14 for Saginaw takes it, passes it over to number 3, who shoots one, stays on the ice, but the pad save is made by AJ. And Egan takes the puck. Passes it off to David Ben. That's 2 ends with that Ben. Comes around the net, comes shooting in front. Tried to, somehow the puck comes bouncing to center ice as it looked like a ping pong ball. We got a bit of a checking penalty on David Ben, and now everybody wants a piece of him. 40 wants to fight now, and Jamison Rose says, no, we're going to put an end to that.
That was an unnecessary hit. You cannot deny that. That was an unnecessary hit. That was cold.
They're going to end the game on that note with an 8-3 win by the Saginaw Junior Spirit after things got a little testy today. A lot of the whiny moms over here don't like the way this is ending.